Greetings all, Vanna here for Libra's weekly message. Okay, we got something in. Go back. Okay, so Libra, right now you are very much relying upon your strength to push through a difficult situation. And I certainly see that it is difficult because we're being brought to a point of fighting with the Five of Swords right here. Actually, for the first time ever, in the entire time of using this deck, I've noticed the different colored gloves on each of the swords. That's interesting. So you might be facing obstacles or onslaughts from many different places, and some of them are not as evident as others. Now, why we've gone through this, I cannot say. But what I can say is that the end of this situation is nigh around the corner. It is so close. You have the world coming out for you, literally turning in your favor. All it was doing was waiting on you to accept their energy. The cards that I pulled before the reading began very much gave me this wonderful brightness of, I'm so happy Libra's going after their creation. You have the cosmic egg, which is the essence of the divine feminine itself. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of ever expanding love. With that energy, with that power claim, you are unconditional love. And unconditional love is the flow of the universe. It's the flow of source. Saint Bridget has also come out for you. Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. I do feel that Libran energy with I give endlessly. But the one thing about the strength I'm noting here is how it needs to rest. How this lion cannot always be fighting. How this lion cannot always be protecting and giving and shielding. And so one thing that the world is bringing in for you is the permission to let yourself rest. To let yourself slow down and not be the queen taking care of everything. You don't have to do this anymore. Yes, it's a very familiar feeling. It's a very familiar role. But that is not who you are anymore. And it does not serve you to continue looking at things from that perspective. There is something new. I feel like it might be very strange. Like, you're like, I don't even know what this is, let alone what I could do for it or what it could do for me. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. Not the bottom, but I just wanted to note it as I was shuffling. Spirit, can I have one more card of the tarot? What is it about this situation? Thank you. Oh. Okay. I was going to say, what is it about this situation that is hurtful? Emotionally immature people claiming more power and control than they should. And that's coming to an end. With the death coming right underneath the King of Cups. This king was not, I don't even want to say emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable. Like, the onslaught that you had to go through inside this situation, because everything that he wanted, he was not able to achieve. So it came to you. And while you worked to give him what he wanted, he was not able to keep it, hold on to it, or sustain it because he did not do the work to build to it. That is one thing, my love. It's like having a ghostwriter or a ghost artist create the story that you had in your head. And then once it is successful, you take all of the credit. You take all of the work for it. And that person who did the work, that person who poured their time and energy over it, feels like complete shit. You were that person. You were the ghostwriter that did not get the credit for the work that you did. The man of the situation always got the credit because he's obviously the one in charge. That's not true. It's not fair and it's not right. A card came out, but I'm not sure if it was for you because I had a lot of personal feelings right there, and I'm trying to shake that because I am a clear conduit. This is not a biased reading. Thank you, Spirit. You have 4 cards that came out with, I believe, the previous reading. You have compassion coming out for you. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so the unconditional love can flow from source and through our hearts and into the world. I definitely feel like that is something Libra has done time and time again. And this card points out something beautiful, that when you are in that energy of the divine love and the divine abundance, you are its carrier in this realm. So everywhere you go, everything that you touch, everything that you pour that energy into, it receives that same energy. You have the throat chakra card coming out for you, Libra. Not surprised by this one. The blue flower of life supports our self-expression and sense of peace and balance. And this is absolutely what you are moving towards, because we have the divine feminine and romantic love card coming out. And then, like, literally 2 cards that explain you are the essence of the divine feminine. With this romantic love card, I want to point out that I don't feel like it is a new love or a new relationship. I feel like it's further touching on the fact that this previous situation that you were dealing with had come from a romantic or romanticized place. And there was a lot of misconceptions, misunderstandings, and just flat out lies that someone was doing. The divine feminine supports our nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. You are connected to creation, Libra, and I feel like it might be a little more difficult for you to see than others at times, dependent upon what is currently going on in your life, because I feel like there are some parts of your life that you are in a creative flow and you are just able to go, move, and do, and it is so beautiful to just even be near your incredible energy like this. And then there are other times when this King of Cups was overwhelming you, putting you in this combative state that you were a lot less likely to create. And I feel like it's because your subconscious knew that you were not in the energy to create something that you would want to receive. So they halted you with artist block and inspiration not coming. And that's very frustrating, but I do feel like it served your greatest and highest good and kept a slow and even pace as you move forward. And Spirit and I are very proud of you, Libra. Have a beautiful day, my love.